So, hello everyone. In our last class, I think so you got the idea of how to access the Business Application Studio and what are the procedures. Uh, so I have shown the environment where we are going to work everything. So before getting into creating the application and seeing what else in the BAS, so I will I'm curious about like what you people are thinking like for SAP FA. So simply we are creating applications. So do we need HTML and CSS? So I have also informed you like the in the SAP introduction, like for SAP Fiori we need HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Do we need for your IFA? So do you have any idea about it? Because every websites are based on HTML and CSS, and even from traditional practice and now everywhere. So what you are thinking? So my answer to this question is as to this question. So you can see. So I will say yes. We need HTML and CSS, even JavaScript, everything to build our SAP application, but we should not we need not to depend entirely on that. Okay, so we have a framework. On that framework we have some pre-built things like we can there is already HTML and CSS. You can just add what else in it. So you can see in my slide, like, so every like I have taken some kind of proverbs for you, just like that. Often strong for like you can also say for every behind every man's success there is a woman, like that. Every success of websites there is a fundamental on HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So where HTML is, you, for the structure of the content we are using HTML, and the CSS for the styles. Styles includes you colors, fonts, everything. And JavaScript, it is an interactivity. Okay, interactivity just not you know much to think on that. It's just a click. When you're clicking, you'll get a dialog box. No, if you're clicking, you can. I'll show you in the real time. Okay, I'll show in the real time the HTML is. We can or I can go to Red Bus website. Okay, okay, just okay. Or okay, red bus. Okay. So this is official website. Okay. Okay. S- Okay. This is the official website of Redbus. I think everyone have uh, used this website. So we'll give inspect. So you can see here the HTML tab, right? This HTML document, when you could you see, like when I'm clicking HTML, you're seeing a whole page of script. When we click on this header, you can see only this one. When I click on this, you can see here. So this page is entirely based on the HTML. You can see footer, everything. And when coming into console, you can see here JavaScript. So many, you can see many files made of that. These are JavaScript files. When you're getting into it, you can see, how the data, you can see here .js. So you can see this is the format, like they have used a function, they have used a key method, everything you can see. So they have used to fetch data. See, so for this element they have used HTML, and I'll show you the CSS. So like just inspect it. Okay, okay. Okay, you can see the button, class. These are things which are used to build. You can see script. Okay, script. The script they have encapsulated this JavaScript over HTML to build the application. So even though I won't say this application is entirely based on this what I say, this HTML CSS, but we are using a framework where we can they are giving us a bundle to create applications. Okay, so I'll get into my PPT. So you can see here. So I have shown you the structure. You have seen the structure, right? structure of the HTML file. See head, there is a head. Okay, you can see the style. Style is nothing but as CSS. You can see style is nothing but CSS. See CSS, where they are providing color, everything will come under. So the style of the application. You can see the red color, no? Here, red color is a style, everything will come under it. So HTML is the structure. See head, body, you can see body, head, everything will be under the structure, and the colors and everything under come under CSS. And I have shown you the functions also, like scripting. The scripting will come under JavaScript. So these are the basic things for web development. Without these, websites would not exist, uh, because JavaScript is without JavaScript, yeah, you may been here Angular, React JS, everything is based on this JavaScript. Okay, so our application is also the framework we are using, HTML, CSS. Our application, yeah, I have already informed you Fiori's application where the HTML and CSS are used. Okay, let me give. So what we will use as UFI developers, what we are using. So minimal amount of HTML is needed. I won't say you should be master in HTML, you should be master in JavaScript, but you need basic knowledge of it. You don't need to worry if you don't know. I'll take you through a slight walk over HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I won't get into much complex coding part, but I'll show you how the coding and all in the later classes. Okay. So, but comparing to HTML and CSS, JavaScript is, I think so. You should be aware, and you should be known of where we should use. Okay, so it is a primary skill, because you need to handle much more logic on JavaScript. For example, for data binding and what else you need to bind that kind. So here I have mentioned you SAP of framework automatically generates HTML and CSS. Focus on the application logic. Application logic is not much needed if you know JavaScript. Okay, so we'll emphasize ourselves on JavaScript and HTML and CSS. So I'm okay. Before getting into what is HTML, I will show you a Wikipedia website. Okay, we'll take a simple website, Wikipedia. Okay, and we'll search something like lion. Okay, I'm going to search like lion. Okay, so I'm going to inspect it. You can see I'm going to inspect it. Okay, you're getting right. I'm going to inspect it. So within, I'll get into the we can where we can go. Okay, we can get into this. Okay. You can see view source here. Okay, see, you can see now source. Okay, so see, this is the first heading, right? What they have used. Okay, see. So this is the they have linked, they have used many like what else website you are seeing, you can just inspect it. You can get to know what are the, see, within head we can see style, which is HTML. Okay, and within script. Okay, script is JavaScript. I'll say you can see some jQuery, dollar symbol, everything. See link. Okay, everything. Just I need to show you what else they have used. Okay, dev, header. Okay, dev, header. See this here, it's line. No, it's okay. We'll just edit it here. Okay, I'm giving I'm given a line alone. Okay, I'm going to enter. Okay, you can see line. You can see now. Okay, so we can try. Okay, line. I'm giving something like trial line. Okay, you could see it's showing. So uh, we can do any changes and we can learn by inspecting it. Okay, so even though you have we learn, we can learn like this. My advice is to, you can just get into the websites of W3 schools. Okay, where you can, why I'm saying W3 schools uh for, because see, for if you're going to paragraph, okay, you need to try it yourself. So here you may see this is H1. These are tags used. Okay, so the structure is, you should first go with doc type HTML, HTML, HTML tag, and body tag, heading, paragraph. Okay, heading, paragraph. So what we are going to do, we are going to change something. Okay, here. So this, okay, this is a course where we can learn SAP UI5. Okay, you can see. You can see. Okay, so this is like a, it is the easiest not a language, easiest way of learning. So you may use this website to learn yourself, or just take a look over it. You can go into every part, and I have said no, like you can see. Okay, HTML JavaScript, within the HTML we can bind our JavaScript. Okay, so see here, what is the code? This is a basic code of HTML. Body tag is there, header tag is there. With that, they have used a key field called button. So you can see type button, type. Okay, with is a button. Okay, and when clicking, this is a function name, you're clicking document or get an ID. Just you take a look at it. I'll give you the detailed comment. So by clicking on this, it will show you something. Okay, so by clicking on this, so this what will see, this is event handling. Okay, event handling will be done by only JavaScript. I have shown you. Okay, I have shown you that the for event handling, you should use JavaScript. So our entire UI application, you should get familiar with JavaScript. Okay, so this is that. When you have time, please get through this website and you can learn HTML from what else, from top to bottom. What else you mean? Okay, so okay, I'm getting into, okay. See, I have said please explore. And unit expansion, hypertext markup language. Sorry, I should start tell you before. Okay, no worries. Then CSS. If you want, you can use the same website also for CSS. So nothing but the design and visual presentation. So you can see this is blue color, right? This is blue color. So they might be used, okay, under the head they might be used the blue color here. So you can see data CSS, my understanding. There will be code for every code for every see the, you have seen a color 1600. For every color there will be code in CSS. See, color 09, color hash. These are CSS. These are used to see while clicking here. You can you can see what color they have used. Okay. So styling is CSS. Okay, getting into JavaScript. I show JavaScript. So interactive. So we have seen here by clicking, we have seen no, by clicking this you okay, well done again. So by clicking this, on clicking this, the time is shown. So it is interactive. It is interactive kind of a thing to uh, I would say to make you interactive. What else you need? It is a request and response kind of thing. So here document dot get by element by element ID. So you can give what else ID used. This is a basic thing which you can use. So for this, I'm going to give you a short short lessons over HTML. Okay, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. For that, I need this Visual Studio Code. So, in our next class, we will install this Visual Studio Code for you to familiar with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'll not get very interior into those. So, I need you to familiar with my HTML and CSS JavaScript code. So, a basic syntax. So after that, we'll directly go into our business application studio and we will explore there with our original UI5 code. Okay. So in our next class, we'll install the Visual Studio Code and we'll learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And after completing that single next class, you will be familiar with the websites HTML, CSS, and all. Okay. So thank you. I hope you understood why we are using HTML, CSS, and do we need as a UI developers? Do we need to learn that? Do we need to be mastered in that? So yeah, that's it. Thank you. I hope you understood. Bye. Good day.